I'm Shelby. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a mother in my 30s, a very busy mom in my 30s, and I want to use this YouTube channel to post all the things that I love. We got product reviews, my favorite makeup, health, beauty, really anything that's on my radar. What you'll be able to take away is tips and tricks for a busy mom. I want you to look fabulous in no time flat. So I'm going to be posting videos every week. Don't forget to subscribe and like below and hit the bell so you know every single time I post a new video. And don't forget to comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And yeah, we'll see you on my channel and in all my videos. Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Shelby Life. Okay, so we're going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to show you what I do to my toenails. So first off, I'm way too cheap to go and get a pedicure every month or every second month. It's like $85 with tip here. It's too much, too cheap, not doing it. So I found this amazing product that I just do it all at home. So I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm going to let you know what you need. And yeah, it's really easy. And I'm big on anything you can do in the comfort of your own home and still look on point. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are. It takes a number of different items to do what I'm going to try and do. So it's a Gelish product, and it's a soak-off gel polish. It's called a structure cover pink. Basically, all that means is it is a brush-on gel. Okay, so when they form your nails and they use the brush and all that when you go to the salon, well, this is just, it's not a gel polish, it's a paintable gel product. So first things first, what you're going to need. This is my light here. It's an LED light. I got it off Amazon. It was super cheap. I'm going to be using this Gelish Soak-Off Structure in Cover Pink. I also use a dehydrator, or also called a pH bond by Gelish. This is for your nail prep. Harmony Pro Bond. This is an acid-free nail primer. And then top it off at the end. This is just your top coat that seals your color in and keep it really nice and shiny. Okay, so first things first, I went ahead and removed what I had on my toes previously, which is exactly what I'm going to do for you today. I went in and I removed everything. I removed any of the little bits of skin and things that are there. Then I give it a wipe with acetone. Okay, so acetone being the key here. Acetone lifts any oils. The prep of your nails is the most important thing. Okay, so if you get nails that lift, it's likely that the nail bed wasn't prepped properly, so it needs to be free from oils. Okay, that's the key. So I just use paper towel, but I just rub a little bit more right before we go in, okay, to absolutely make sure that we're nice and dried out. Okay, so you've shaped your nails, you've filed everything off, you've prepped the nail bed, you've used your acetone to get rid of any oils. Now, the first step from there is to use this Gelish pH bond, okay? It's basically like another version of a dehydrator, so it's also going to get rid of any of those oils. It's just got a small little brush, and you just swipe right from the nail bed down. Now, you're not really supposed to have this touch your skin, it says, so just start about there and swipe down like that. Okay, and now you guys know I'm not a professional hairdresser, nail lady, whatever. This is all the stuff that I've learned along my path, and it's working for me. I've been doing my own toes for years. So after we did the nail prep, and then we go in first with the pH bond, then we're going to go in with our Harmony Pro Bond. This is an acid-free primer. I think that acid-free part is a little bit better for your nails, so that's why I went with that. And of course, I'm going to put links below for everything because I'm an Amazon girl and I've purchased all this stuff from Amazon. Yeah, so it's pretty great, delivered in a couple days. So can't beat that. Okay, so that was step 2. Now we go in And none of those need, I'm going to say nuking, but none of those need to go and be nuked in the light. Neither of those first two products. So here's the star of the show, the Gelish Structure Cover Pink. And again, this is so easy. Okay, so no like fancy forming, nothing like that. See, it's kind of like gummy. I like to start on my baby toe, so, get a modest amount. Okay, and then not to touch the skin, but you just swipe down. You're going to paint it on just like you would with regular nail polish. Okay, so that's one coat. We're going to do two, but you go back in, and if you guys have ever used a gel or gel polish, you need to put it in the light before you can add a second coat. Okay, so like I said, super easy. It's a nice wide brush. And the product doesn't move around too much. So sometimes when I do my nails, I do like a couple fingers and then I nuke them in the light. But I find this stuff for toes is fine. It doesn't flood the cuticles too badly or move around. Okay, so that's a third toe down. See, it's so easy. Even a caveman can do it. I mean, if I can do it, you guys can do it. So saves me a ton of money, and I'm at home with my girl, and I've got more time at home than time out of the house, 100%. And obviously, this is not a pedicure where it includes someone massaging your feet and bringing you tea and all sorts of lovely stuff. And I do treat myself to those every once in a while, but I want my toenails to look nice all the time. And really, let's face it, I spend more time in my house than out. So my solution was figure out how I can do it from home, have them look as professional as possible, and just really have them always looking nice. Because if you can only really get to a pedicure once every 6 months, like really, they look good for like a month. So I don't know. You got to keep up with it, and I can keep up with it at home. Okay, so if you guys can see that is coat one. Okay, I always like to put up the lids because honestly, I'll knock it over. Okay, so then this product is saying in an LED light cure time 30 seconds. So I never believe them because I don't know. So I always put it in longer, and people would argue that it's not doing anything more if you leave it in longer, but it makes me feel good, peace of mind wise. So this is 60 seconds, and we'll wait for the count. I can fast forward through these parts. So we brought it back out, fully nuked, ready to go in with a second coat. And I'm just going to remind you, these are thin coats. You don't want to pile it up too much because then it will get that thick and chunky look, which I think is a dead giveaway that somebody professional didn't do them. So you can always add another layer. Like there's no rule that says, oh, you have to have only 2 coats. Like if you feel like it's not opaque enough or whatever, and you want to do another coat, you're free to do that. Nothing's stopping you. But if you do 2 really thick coats, they might just look a bit chunky. So I would recommend thinner coats. Oh, I love it already. So I did the nail polish. The stuff I took off before I started recording this video was this same product, but in a different color, which is like a brighter pink. And I really like that too, but I'm kind of a nude girl on my toes, and I really like this color. Okay. Sorry about the sniffling. I think I might be getting sick. My daughter was sick, and my husband was sick, and my girlfriend was sick, and I sort of felt like I was getting off scot-free, but no such thing as free. Okay, so onto our big toe, right? Like I have a big toe, right? So that's about as much product as we're using. And then you're going to go up to the cuticle, but try not to touch because that can create lifting. And then it sort of just does this self-leveling thing where it looks pretty darn great. Piece missing there. There. I mean, I don't really think it's the greatest light in here, but okay, so back in, nuke it. Okay, so now we've taken that out. We put our first coat on, we cured it, and then we've done our second coat and we've cured it in the light. Okay, so the last step, well, if it was your fingernails, like this is how I do it. There's other ways to do it. You could probably go ahead and shape them a little bit more, but like this is pretty, these are my toenails. I like them. They're good. So last thing, right in the name, top it off. Okay, so this is your top coat. Again, thin layer, and you only need a single layer. Okay, so top coat, like this is so easy, you guys. I don't know why everybody's not doing this. Maybe we're gonna start something here. Okay, so just being cautious of your cuticle. Okay, and then on the toenail, bigger toenail, I always need a little bit more because I have a pretty big nail bed and I like my toenails kind of long. So just nice, evenly weighted strokes. That's good. Nuke it. Okay, so this is our last step. And the other thing to know with this Gelish top it off, top coat, is that it finishes when you pull it out of the light. It's got what's called an inhibition layer, which in our terms just means a sticky layer. So then you would get, say, I would just get like a little piece of paper towel. When it comes out of the light, then I just give it a quick swipe, and they're already cured. So you're not going to use the acetone. It's not going to like magically take away the work that you've done. Once it comes out of the light, as long as you've cured it long enough, then they're ready. So you just swipe with a little bit of wet paper towel, acetone, and you are literally done. Like, I mean, put on a sock, put on a hiking boot, whatever. And that's what I love about this gel product, is that when it is done, it's done. I don't have to, wave my hands around or like tiptoe around my house so no carpet sticks to it. It has to, again, it's all about time and being busy. So it really has to be, once I'm done, they're done and they're ready to take a beating. Okay. So I always do a little bit extra on the top coat. Like I said, it's probably not necessary, but that's just me being me. So I always feel like, I can afford to sit for one more minute, right? Okay. So we just got 18 seconds on the dial. I'll give them a swipe. I'm not going to do my other toe for you because you guys have already seen it, but I can go through the products one more time in the order. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and put links below so you guys can find them and duplicate it at home. Okay, so our lead came off, so they're a little bit tacky. So it's super, inhibition layer makes it sound complicated. It's really, really not. Okay, so I love, that is cute. And I feel like I could get away with, I paid somebody for that, right? Can you see that? I love them. And then, of course, the last thing that I do, I forgot to mention, which also apparently helps with lifting, but I go in with a cuticle oil. Plus, when you use acetone, it's a really drying chemical. So you just kind of blob it on there. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no rules. But then I just massage that in. Massage in. Wow. Done. And that is how I get on point toes at home. And it's all thanks to the Gelish Structure Cover Pink. Awesome, guys. Okay, so step 1, file. Step 2, wipe with acetone. Step 3, pH bond, prep the nail bed. Step 4, Pro Bond acid-free primer. That goes on. And then you go ahead and go in with your Gelish gel. However many coats you want, of course, nuking it in between. And then your top coat, you give it a wipe once it's all come out. And then I like to go in with whatever cuticle oil of your choice. And I think that they look fabulous. So thanks for joining me on this video today, guys. And drop a comment or like and subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see, if you've used this polish or if you've got an even better product, because, you know, I'm always open to that. So thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you again on the Shelf Life.